Well, it's been a long time since I've been to the high country, but this time it was more exciting. This time I felt like we were actually in it. We were part of the high country. Difficult to describe the high country. And no matter how high you go, there's always another hill that's just a little bit higher. That's where I guess that's where it gets the high country from. So you have expectations of things going to be nice, and occasionally, and that's one of those occasions, rare occasions, what excels every expectation you can imagine. It is exciting, it's interesting, it's remote. It was a complete package. The X3 is just a user-friendly trailer, and the GEN2, without making too much of a comment, is by far the best. Literally done thousands of kilometres on X3. It just works. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It works, and it works well. If the car could go there, we went there. With a tandem axle or a big van, it'd be very limited. It just wouldn't be able to cover the terrain that we did. Look, the way that it's designed, the mere fact it's got a remote control, you don't have to stand in one spot, you can walk around, and in particular when you're closing it, with the remote control you can help the canvas and you can help it to close it. You don't really waste any time with it. When I'm travelling with Belinda, she finds it very relaxing, very easy. If it's windy or rainy or there's any adverse condition, you can just go inside just like a normal everyday caravan. But we've still got the compact size that we can still go anywhere that we like. Look, that night was epic. If they decide they're doing something, there's nothing holding them back.
Oh, yeah, we're looking.
And I generally, whether I like it or not, I don't have much of a choice. I have to follow along.
Talk to me. It is loose. Should I reckon I can drive this thing out?
I think the biggest thing is to describe having a Patriot behind. It doesn't hold you back. Important factors to me anyway, to owning a Patriot, having the ability, and I've got lots of friends that own big caravans, and it just appears, and I'm not knocking it, it's a different lifestyle, very restrictive. The beauty with the Patriot, that I have the ability to go everywhere that my kids go, everywhere that my grandkids go. We can be totally remote. And Belinda and I are still part of it, but we're comfortable in the wilderness. If you saw some of our photos, we eat better camping than most people eat going to a restaurant.
Look at that, like middle of the high country.
Belinda's very specific about preparing the meals, planning in advance, so she's got the right condiments. And then when we drive through a country town or so forth, we decide whether we're going to pick up fish, or if I'm doing some bit of fishing or steak or whatnot. So we don't really rough it. Dining is really quite an adventure, quite an experience. Actual fact, it's part and parcel of the adventure of what we do, because we improvise and we make do with what we got, depending on where we are. I think my grandkids, they're just grown up to be such capable, clever, fearless people. At their age, and I've seen them going on four-wheel drive trips from a very, very young age, there's nothing they can't do. Certainly I wasn't that capable at that age, certainly not. And I don't know too many people that are that capable for the age that they are. And being with the boys, climbing some of those steep and unpassable terrains, and very proud. How could you not be? Well, there's probably not a moment that goes by that whether I'm in a remote area or see a Patriot camper on the highway that I don't feel as proud as anyone can be. But it makes me just so proud to know that it's an Australian product, Australian made, engineered and designed, and that it's my son's company. He's at the helm of taking it to introduce an Australian manufactured product to the world. Very proud.